Yeah, like you can toggle it freely. Neither do I. The whole point of Rings of Wealth teleporting you to the Grand Exchange, honestly. Or gone. Grown or... yeah. Yeah, it's been that way since high school. Since middle school, actually. Pretty sure that's the whole point of doing Tower of Life or whatever in Ardone. Are you talking? Uh, Here, I got this. VIVIIIIII. Damn, get fucked, nerd. You didn't say they had to be letters. That was Latin. I said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go fuck yourself. Those are Latin numbers. Okay. I actually did take Latin, so it's like, uh, I know it's una, duo, tria, it's just like Spanish, but like slightly different. I know six is sex because I was in middle school when I took Latin. Like, it's weird, but I do remember this. It's like una, duo, tria. I forget four and five. Then it's sex, septum, octo, novum, decim. I don't know what four and five is. Decim, novum, octo, septum, sex, skip, tria, duo, una, or unum. No, it is just sex. That's where the term sextant comes from. I did count backwards. I just skipped 5 and 4. It is sex. Are you trying to tell me, like, speak the word itself backwards, like in tongues? I could not. I can't do that. My brain doesn't work that way. Zegs? It's like how you would say, like, Xerxes, but, like, weird. I don't know. I barely passed Latin, by the way, so yeah, I'm not exactly the person. No. Xerxes was Persian, yeah. Also, I feel like I got gaslit. I know they're Roman numerals, but I'm pretty sure it's Latin. Right? It's a dead language. I had Latin with the dude teacher. Like, I had it in high school, and I had to take a shuttle to middle school to take the class. It was really weird because they didn't have space or like some work issue. But he was this like dude with glasses. He was down the hall from, oh my god, I can't remember most of these teachers' names. Um, there's like a cool guy that taught English that was really liked by most students. Were Howard? Something Howard? Starts with a D? I'm losing my sanity. I'm at 253 kills. I have not seen a gold ring, which is... I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna say it's... I'm dry. I have to be dry. Because I don't think I'm not paying attention. Like, his loot pile is usually just one singular item, unless it's a supply drop. I'll eventually get it though. Unless I somehow get the pet before the fucking vestige. I'll feel like one of the Doom killers that got 2 pets but no treads. The gambling service. They're playing flowers and shit in there. Because if anyone's advertising their clan hall, they think they can hide their gambling from Jagex, and then a YouTuber goes in who's a Jagex moderator and reports them all and gets them all fucking banned. It's either a private sexting area or it's gambling. Oh, fuck yeah, they do. Yeah, you're not a social player, you're a solo player. You have no reason to interact with the community and, I don't know, observe their habits. Or you just don't watch the same YouTube creators that, like, make a habit of banning bots and like, just finding people doing bad things. When I watch Otoblock. I mean, he is the biggest streamer. It's just that he's been doing it like 10 plus years longer. Oh, fuck. I watched Otoblock in high school. I gave him money to stake with in high school. Fuck no. Tyler One wasn't in college when we were in high school. Dude, Otoblock is like 35. He's honestly kind of a fucking legend. Like, for Binksy, he's like 21. But he's been streaming for like 4 years. He only exploded like in the last year and a half. That's how it is for most streamers. Yeah, if you go watch like the Golden Gnome Awards, he's definitely like below 25. Like, back when we were in high school, Otoblock was a staker in the original Sand Casino, and he would ask people to front him money, and then he would pay you back double just so he could get back to staking, because at his peak, he was $30,000 in debt. That's why his story is like or why he's so popular. Because not only did he get himself $30,000 out of debt in RuneScape Cash, he made that much more and paid off his parents' house with it. Like, they were going to lose the house. There's a really cool doc on it showing it, but I remember watching him back then. He was always on that grind. Like, can someone, like, I'm down bad. Can I just get like a mill or two so I can get this rolling again? Tune in an hour later, he's got like a bill. Oh yeah. No, he's always been that way. Who's to say like how much of it is a bit? I could say nowadays he plays it up in a playful way, like um, but it comes from like that original sources. Like he's PvP, he's that confident in himself, he knows that much about the game. Um, Not many people like Oda can commentate what's going to happen 5 switches in the future and be like, I fucking knew it. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, he's definitely the best. He's in the top 5 for sure. Yeah, Oda has dude, Oda's got like 10 plus accounts. Every type of pure, his main, an Iron Man, a group Iron Man, and he's done series. I don't know if you, well, yeah, you haven't watched them, but he's got like Bronze Man and shit like that. I can tell a, a real reason why people don't like him. It's the same reason he's on Quick or Kick. Because he's Islamic and not like a white guy that's Islamic. No, he's like actually Islamic, race and religion. Um, he says things that would easily trigger Twitch's staff for transphobia and harassment, but it's more so like he jokingly just says like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not haram." He's like, if I wasn't haram though, I would definitely kiss a guy on the lips. I'll give him tongue for 100K. So it's not like he actually hates gay people. It's just no, he's very open. It's like that goes against my religious beliefs. And for Twitch, that means you're not really fit for this platform because they are very pro LGBTQ whatever. Yeah, basically, we'll be inclusive to any group that isn't exclusive to the groups that we're inclusive to. Well, yeah, because she's a piece of shit. She's a grifter. It's been going on for years, dude. Um, no, 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 no. That is not what she actually has said. Do you know what a TERF is? What she calls herself. No, TERF, a trans exclusionary radical feminist. She is a feminist that is anti-trans. Like basically, she believes everyone should have equal rights unless you're a someone that's converted from male to female or female to male. Like basically, she's the type of feminist where it's like, damn, this is why people think feminists are retards because they take it too far. Over the last like 7 years, yeah, some of the things she has said, um, alienate over half of the people that read Harry Potter. It's why the fucking video game, when it came out, came under such scrutiny. Under like any other circumstance, people would be like, "Fuck yeah, a good Harry Potter game that's open world." No, instead it became, this game's only performing well because people are buying it because they want to shit on J.K. Rowling's version of like how the Harry Potter world should be perceived. Because there's gay characters and there's trans characters in that game. I think there's only literally one though. She put that in after the fact though. She just believes that, okay, so what she said is sex is real. That is a legitimate transphobic dog whistle tactic of trying to say a statement that otherwise you would be canceled for. After that, she started saying other things, but it mainly comes down to, she thinks that trans people, mainly trans women of men that convert to women, are not real women and that they are just following a trend, which is another transphobic statement to make. And then she went on to cite, I forget the scientist or doctor's name, but that doctor in question is the person who invented electroshock conversion therapy in like the 40s or 30s. And they would put pads on your temples and shock you until you were basically a potato, too incapable of actually liking that. It's literally just torture to make you not do that. Yeah. Um okay, we are switching goalposts a bit, but I do think that trans athletes, I don't want to say shouldn't be allowed to compete, but specifically males converting, because this is a thing in the MMA, males converting to females and then competing in a bracket of their weight class where they should be equal, but that you've had 20 plus years of testosterone to develop muscle growth and bone density, give you an unfair advantage and should be an automatic disqualification. And the fact that they're allowed to fight that is an insult to the art of whatever sport they're taking part in. I am on that side. They're taking advantage of the rules in place. You very rarely see women convert to men's sports and dominate it, but you very frequently see males convert to females and compete in a weight bracket where they have a disproportionate advantage because they weren't always female. And you have to think, especially in MMA, if you have a 20-pound weight difference between the fighters and they're both guys, it's already an unfair fight. If that girl was a dude as well, oh, this is not even comparable. Oh, yeah, it's 619. Isn't it 619? Or is that not his area code for his finisher? No, I believe where he like would get you hung up on the ropes and then do a double kick swing into you. I believe it was called a 619 because that's the area code that he grew up. Yeah, he was a featherweight. Sometimes it depends largely. If it's like a street fight, yeah, probably. If it's MMA, because the whole point of MMA is to prove that like one martial art isn't enough. So wrestling, that is a type of fighting. Um, I'll get tropey here. If he went up against someone at the same weight class, even, and they were a master of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, he would get crumpled wrestling him because it's not the same type of wrestling. He did, and then he went back and actually had a crazy streak, so it could be said he's actually good at MMA. Now, CM Punk actually went to MMA and got his shit thrashed. He was, and people at the MMA communities didn't like him because he tried to act like a wrestler, and that type of showboating only works when you're, what's the Irish guy? Yeah, you have to be really, really fucking good for people to, like, let that slide. People hate to love him and love to hate him. You gonna say Ronda Rousey? She was MMA and then did some show. The reason she did that is because during that time, the people that own MMA, I believe, bought out the WWE, or they conjoined in some way. So like people, so Brock Lesnar got a lot of flack. Okay, the WWE and the UFC are actually conjoined. They got merged a bit back. Brock Lesnar got flack during his first run in the MMA before this merger ever happened because he was the world heavyweight champion. He left the company to go do MMA to get more money. He failed on that venture, came back to the WWE, and they decided to give him Undertaker's streak, and then he left the company again to go to MMA, where he actually did well. The company merged since that point, and now he does both. Because he is a freak of an athlete. Like, the dude is built like crazy. He. It's really hard to keep that build and actually do real fighting and theater. Oh, yeah. Have you seen his daughter? I'm not sure on Brock Lesnar controversies outside of the sport. His daughter's crazy though. I know that. That's all I know outside is like his real life. She's I think like the shock put champion in nationals, and uh she she has a better build than your dad, Chucky. She is scary looking. That whole family's kind of crazy, to be fair. I mean, they say it isn't, but it could be. It could be like it could be like the Clintons, where it's just for show. They obviously hate each other. No, Nice and Moon actually do love each other. That's correct. Oh my god, please make it stop. Yeah, I'm mid-run. Oh my goodness, 250 dragon arrow tips? Actually money. I have your boots of brimstone still? That's actually something I completely forgot about. I was just like, I have your god sword and your ring, and you have my ward. He probably could. Ooh, can he? I think he's missing something. No, the Slayer's the hardest one. That takes objectively the most fucking time to do. Because that's all you do, probably. When you're not killing a boss and you're not on Slayer, what do you fight? Exactly my point. You consider it a waste of time to not fight anything with when you're not wearing the Slayer helmet. So Please give me a shit apps, please. I'm looking at you, I keep getting them and I don't want them. I mean, I want a synapse as well, it's just the task takes like 2 days. I don't like it. I like Bossing Slayer. Oh my god, into 1,000 soul rune drop? The Duke is giving me actual drops. But no. I'm on my last poison. Oh, okay. I can just... I'm shocked you don't have one, Jared. Yeah, you never got one when they were 10 mil? You did. We all played when they were 10 mil. I don't remember ever reaching that price point. That's crazy. They were always like 10 to 13 mil when I was playing. I had one. Like, shit. This is one of the best fucking upgrades you can get, and it's that cheap? Yeah, I'll buy one. Ridiculous how expensive they've gotten. Also, Chucky has a noxious halberd, so worms are a joke. But I can just, whatever you bought your Brimstone boots for, I can just pay you for them. Night night. Yeah, that's, pretty good there. Yeah. Maybe I'm remembering, like, actually when they first released. Because when they first released, they were actually around 12 mil. Their 30-day average was 10.4 mil. And then they skyrocketed above 50, and then they crashed to around 18 to 16, and they remained that way for a long, long time. So yeah, when we played together, like with the clan and all that, they were around 20 mil then. Yeah. Getting hacked multiple times kind of ruins your account's worth, and buying bonds nonstop. But my recovery's going pretty well. I have 100 mil cash stack. Is he wearing like this? uh, it's probably. Does it look like a green bandana? That's a snakeskin coif. I used to wear them. That's really weird. So he's not on task. Is it blue and white? There's no way. Dude, what is that? Why does he have a switch? Oh, this guy's getting wrecked. What is he doing? Oh my god. No, these are not bots. Bots would be given the bare minimum good gear. This guy is a cute noob to the max. I'm not sure, but a bot would not be programmed to do that. They're designed to make money or boost accounts, not kill yourself and lose money. He's a cute noob. Nah, he just ran away. He's not praying. He's using like every piece of gear he's wearing is bad. Is he an Iron Man? No, Iron Man would be smarter than that, right? Holy shit. This is crazy to look at though. I'm gonna say he's a cute noob. He's eating a lot. I've seen him eat so much. Huh? No, it's just a Sarah sword. The two-handed strength training weapon. It attacks the same speed as a whip, so most people... This is like really old school way of training, but you would use a whip to train your attack and defense, and use a Sarah sword to train your strength. Yeah. That was why they were like so popular on release, because it's like, holy shit, a crush weapon that attacks as fast as a whip that isn't a Sarah sword, because a Sarah sword does have crush, but its bonuses are booty. I forget why people cared though. It was really good at some piece of content, and then people like something else came out, and it like crashed overnight. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Please, please. Let's fucking go! 47-second kill. I didn't miss. The RNG favored me. And I summoned the wrong thrall for that kill. Let's go. It didn't. I summoned the fucking archer, but it didn't make a difference, I'm pretty sure. Oh. There is an Iron Man in here trying to hunt Obor's giant key, but the only way of getting the giant key on an Iron Man is to kill Obor, and he was like, it took him like 180 kills. Or someone in that same group. Yeah, I just made it a 2-trip thing. It matters for Ironman a lot more because it's like they have to make all their pots and they're gonna burn through their supplies. It's one of the big reasons why I wouldn't want to fucking do that. I flick my piety sometimes when I feel like it, just because like number go up and I have nothing better to do. But then I get tired of doing that. Oh, that's gonna be an 80. Oh, I didn't take a hit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. No, I ate so many hits. Man, he's just writing his whole life story there. I can't read him fighting, but like I see 4 lines of like a lot of lines of text from that guy. I'll risk a death. I really shouldn't. One more kill. I'll wait for my spec energy to come back too. Yeah. No, it's not. Or it shouldn't be. They just drop dragon daggers. Yeah, like I got like 6 during my task. A dragon knife? Oh, throwing knives. I was like, knife? What do you... There's a dragon knife? I forgot, like, yeah, throwing knives. Hey man, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Someone out there invested in dragon knives and they made a fucking killing. You should... Dude. Yeah. I know there's people... They're investing into sailing right now, and I kind of want to do the same. But I've seen pictures. No. Like hundreds of millions of gold in buckets of water, in oranges and limes, because these people have a good point. How could you have sailing without pirates and scurvy? It, it's a risky investment, but it has like some thought behind it at least. I haven't seen a plank guy. Where is he? Yeah. Okay. This is from a post called Sailors Do Indeed Get Scurvy. That is 400 plus mil worth of fruits and jugs of water. They are hedging their bets that there will be a scurvy mechanic that you have to deal with, and that on release, people are going to end up buying out all the shops per world. So you can't have easy access to cheap fruits. People will just go to the GE immediately. I mean, have you ever been around for a skill release? It becomes a war of who can sit at that skill the longest to get the first 99. People really want to do that, and they don't want to do anything that can take them away from that area. I'm excited though. Look him up. Look him up right now. Look him up right now. I smell. Holy shit, it's actual real one. It's so rare to see a legitimate person that's gotten an infernal cape. Um okay. I know it's weird. That's actually Biss. At this task, there is no oath plate or inquisitor armor for stab yet. So since he's using stab, I thought Torva was tank armor. Or is that Justicar? Maybe he can't afford it? Like, to be fair, maybe he can't afford it. Yeah, he just may not want to burn like 650 mil on a set of armor. Can you shift that to Iron Man? Just to check? That's an Iron Man. Uh-huh. You know what really triggered me to think that? How much Yama has he done? Never lucky. That's hella unlucky. How much Nex has he done? I have no idea, honestly. It's really hard to tell on that screen. Yeah. But he just hasn't done enough Nex and Yama to warrant getting it. I don't know why, unless he just was that dry, which happens. There's an Iron Man in our clan that has 1,000 plus Araxer kills, but he wants the Rancor recolor or whatever it's called. Oh. Yeah. Alright, Jared. If these buys come through within the next week, I won't borrow your Bandos anymore. Oh yeah, I have 100 mil cash stack. I have the privilege of sitting and waiting. And I don't need the gear right now, so why not? How I got my Armadillo crossbow. Oh my god, they're already back up. I paid 28.2 mil for it. They're already more than 31 mil. Might as well look into a Bandos Godsword too. They're also on the rise. 30-day average. Everything are on the rise. Why? $40 mil? Oh my god. Holy shit. They tanked so fucking hard. They're selling for 20 mil 37k right now. That was the last trade for them. What happened? Did the drop rate change really fuck them that hard? Sadly, I can't use like Bandos Godsword's better in most content. Warhammer is better in certain things, I know for sure. I know Cox is one of them. Probably also Araxor. She's weak to crush. But like Bandos Godsword has a crush option. I just know it's a little bit better. What do I feel comfortable paying? $17 mil. I have to see. Speedrunner, which is less than 40 seconds off Slayer task. This one I don't know how to do. It's killed Duke Succulus while only attacking the boss the same tick he attacks you. So like, are you meant to trade hits with him the entire time? Because like, when he attacks, the ground erupts, and you're supposed to be off of that ground when he attacks. What's Pyrophita again? Or Phyta? Okay. I forgot about that thing. Deranged archaeologist is the guy on the archaeology island, right? Deranged archaeologist? He's the guy not in the wilderness. He's the other one, right? I've only seen like one person fight him, and it was Chucky, because he had to like get runite limbs to make a crossbow. Okay. I have GE buy-ins for a BGS, a banished chestplate, and tacits. But everything is currently going up gear-wise that I'm looking at. I'll get a light bearer so I can stop borrowing yours. I will pay 4.8 mil. Aaron, what are you doing? You pass out again? You mute yourself? Guess so. Oh, well, I got the light bearer. Did you bring your SGS for that trip? Yeah, that's why I borrowed yours. It's not too big of a deal, but it is nice. Is the Fally Elite shield the only one that gives per back? Because I know that's like a big strat for Zuck, that you have Elite Diaries done and you bring that in and you just do it, like try once a day, like when you're actually going for Zuck. Instead of burning your supplies, yeah, probably. I know it's really popular with Iron Man. I've watched Oda coach so many people do Zuck recently because that's like a big part of his stream. Like if you get to Zuck and log, he'll do a coach for free. He'll coach you for free. Like, if you got through the fight caves up to Zuck and log out, because you can log out right before it, and when you log in, it will trigger the next wave for Zuck to appear. And you like message him asking for help. He'll watch your Discord, and basically tell you like, run, hit here. Or, like, he'll basically track your plays like, run, hit, run, hit, run, hit, run, hit. Okay, keep doing that. Your hits look good. I don't need to tell you when to attack and move. I'll tell you when the range and the major spawn. You're going to need to stall your attacks here. Okay? Go to the other side. Hit Zuck. Get ready to protect range. Hit their major. Hit run, hit run, hit run with your bullet pipes. Spec them if you can. And it'll be like clean. Because most of these people do pretty well up until they chance Zuck and they eat a fat like 119 and instantly die. But he's done, I think, 6 Infernos. Oh, Aaron passed out. His mic's glowing. He's sleeping. The way she goes. Look, he's back. Or am I hearing things? Oh, try to get your attention earlier, Aaron. Once again, would you like to do Royal Titans? Uh, Little chaser. You know, if you fight that sleep, you'll get really high. Probably. The burger can't catch his fire more than it normally does. Oh, oh, I'm not dead. What? I deserve to die there. How am I not dead? Okay, Duke, this is no longer funny. Cut it out. I have gotten 4 supply drops in a row. Oh my. I have 7 pineapple pizzas on the ground stored for this trip. I have now doubled the super combats that I brought into this room. Why, did you just get a Cree task too? I was gonna ask you earlier, but I just figured it was too late. I felt like you were gonna say it's gonna take like 30 minutes to get KC, and then we're gonna be there for an hour, and it'd be like 4 a.m. I don't remember. Probably like 25. It's definitely gonna be a trip. Yeah. I guess like I can say it now. The only reason I was doing Gauntlet and Corrupted Gauntlet, I had a dream that I got a fucking enhanced weapon seat. I'm like, you know what? I'll take that as a sign. I'll try it. But it's like Zora, I need to just go back for a round 2. I tried to watch those. Did you watch No Monkeys? I also don't really like him. I do think it's funny though, ever since I saw the comment about him that I can't unsee it. People call him PigTuber, and when I look, it's like, okay, he kind of does have a Porky Pig aesthetic to his facial features. Can't lie. But I don't like how he... A little, yeah. I can see the appeal, and his guide on the Gauntlet did help more than the other guides on the Gauntlet I watched. I prefer X-Tile, where like his boss guides for idiots, but sometimes he leaves crucial information out that like it's not relevant when you're going for a kill, but it's very relevant information when you're going for more than a kill, when you're farming the boss. But No Monkey is a bit of a sweat. I think his name is X-Tile that makes it for idiots. Any video I watch on Inferno though, just like it hurts my brain. Oh, like No Monkey covers that too, but it's like it's just too much information. It just goes right through me. I could tell you certain tiles that you want to like save spot with a certain layout of minions, but they're randomized. Like, they all come down to like a 30-minute to 1 hour video of ifs and buts. Yeah, but they're not always the same. I thought the waves were randomized. Oda calls them puzzles. I get that, but like I don't know. It overwhelms my brain where I try to watch videos to help me with Zura. I try to use plugins to help me. It turns out playing on instinct is how I got it. Like just playing reactive. But Inferno trial and error amounts to weeks of errors getting over it. Oh, is there actually none? Well, I know 5K is, but Inferno, I don't know. I just kind of assumed. There's Death Calls in Coliseum. I already get upset that there's Death Calls in story mode Desert Treasure bosses. Brother, it shows that you expect people to just watch guides and read the wiki before ever fighting the boss. Oh, if you want free entertainment, watch Oda, they're like 2-year-old videos, but it's Oda trying to attempt to do all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses without any help until he has to call in a guy that's, I think it's his mod or someone that's just like really good at Awakened Desert Treasure 2 bosses and have him tell him how to do it. But like it was just like watching you do Vardovis. It's like I feel like I have it down. Yeah, I'm gonna go do an Awakened. 10 seconds later, back to Lumbridge. He did have a warning though. It's just like when you do Awakened, I don't think you got to this point yet in Awakened. It goes axes, tick, Bardovis mechanic. So it will either be ice stalks or a slide. But if it's ice stalks, it will go range ice stalk, then mage ice stalk. And then he'll do a slide. Or he'll do a slide and then he'll do a mage stalk and a range stalk. And if you don't turn your prayers on in time, he'll hit you for like a 40 to a 50. But it turns into this like thing where it's like if you get put on the back pedal whatsoever, you just die. Which is how Zordovas kind of feels when you do them originally. I kind of want to like. I didn't fight him with any tiles like that. I didn't fight him that way, so I'm wondering if it would make it that easy or much easier. Tyler needs to stop stalling though, because I really want to see it. Because I honestly feel like he's gonna rage quit the quest for a bit and just do it another time. Whether it be Zardovis or Leviathan, maybe Whisperer, but I really don't think she's that hard. I think so. For me, I first tried the Duke and Leviathan. Zardovis, yeah, I'm very sure after my Slayer task of doing Leviathan, I got very fucking. What was that passing? Go fuck yourself. That was my perfect. I got very lucky first timing Leviathan because that turned into a giant fucking headache afterwards. Whisper, I think, took me 3 tries. Um, because I didn't bring a switch for her, like, one phase where there's, like, the bunch of sprites speaking Latin. Are you sure you're in full tier 2? Okay. I just know that, like, it's a set effect, so if you have 2 tier 2s and 1 tier 1, it still treats it as full tier 1. Because it doesn't actually give you any stats, it's just lowering the max hit of the boss. Would you melee? Mm. No way, I just got another 47-second kill. Come on. Oh my goodness, I'll take that rune ore though. Yeah, some of those routes just seem cursed, and I just start over. How much is that worth, actually? Oh my goodness. 45 runite ore, 480k? And hop worlds repeatedly? Because I think the respawn time on runite ore is like 5 minutes. It didn't flush, what the fuck? That was a pretty good trip. 1.2 mil in one run. Oh my god, it's actually crazy though. Where the fuck are the gold rings? Did you send this video to me, by the way, with a timestamp? The exact one? Because it jumped to a part in the video deep in it, which means I think I've watched this before. I don't think so, though. I think you accidentally timestamped it at like 2 minutes. This guy's voice doesn't sound familiar. It can be a bit rough, yeah. That makes it a little bit more rough, yeah. RNG, yeah.